Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be bringing you another house tutorial. This time, I'm going to be showing you how to make my brick. I'm not sure if you'd classify it as a mansion, but if not, it's a relatively large brick house. And if you want to make it, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need normal bricks, stone bricks, you're going to need stone brick stairs, and some glass, or glass pane, it's up to you. I'm going to be using glass because I hate glass pane. And whilst I'm here actually, I built the original brick house on, or mansion, whatever. I built the original of this on like a bed of cobblestone, which I think might actually improve the aesthetics of the house slightly. I'm not going to be building it again. I'm not going to be building the bed of cobblestone again because this is like the remake of the house for me, but you might want to. It might improve the aesthetics of the house ever so slightly. And yeah, so that's just a thought. And if you want to know how big the house is, I can't give you the exact measurements, but a rough guess would be somewhere in the region of 45 long and 14-15 wide. So, you know, if you want to build the bed, those measurements will be helpful. But that is more than enough talking. Let's get started. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to whip out your normal brick, or bricks as they're called, and you're going to want to start off with a row of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you're going to want to do the width. You're going to want to move widthways, and you're going to want to build this way by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you want to have those two sides there, and you just want to replicate those sides that you've just done. So just copy what you've done, connect that in the side, and that should leave you a little rectangle which should be 12 by 9, 12 blocks long and 9 blocks wide going that way. So once you have that, here's what you want to do. I can't really explain what I'm doing, but what in my head, like, I'm reinforcing the sides here. So you just like want to build around the corners. Like, just add those 3 blocks to every single corner and kind of turn them into like a little pillar. So you've just got them in every single... Crawling with farm animals today. But you want to do that. You can see pretty easily what I've done there. So once you're at this point here, what you want to do is you want to build on top of all of this brick all the way around, and on top of the corners here as well. You want to build it up to 12 rows high, or add 11 rows onto it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you want to have everything be as tall as that row of brick that I've just made, and that is going to be a relatively lengthy process. So I'm going to cut out here whilst I raise all of this up. I'll be back. Well, that took a little while to do, but once you've stacked all of the bricks up, it wants to look exactly like that. And that should be a total of 12 rows high, that little middle section of the house. And, well, like I've just said there, that's the middle section of the house that we've just built, and from this wants to stem like 2 wings of the house, one from either side, the right and the left, and that's what we're going to work on now. So once you have exactly what I have here, it's time to move on. So you want to come to the left side of the house. I usually build things, like the right sides of things first, but I'm feeling a little reverse today. So from the side here, you can see which block, but you know, like 1 block into, like, I imagine these as pillars, like on a Colosseum. From like the first row of this pillar, or the second row of the pillar, but the second row of the actual house, you want to come to the left with your bricks by 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the back as well, in the exact same position. So like from the second row of the pillar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just connect them on the ends, like that. And that will be the first wing. Well, not yet actually. Just like with the middle, on the corners, how you kind of like turn, again, like in my head, turn them into pillars, but you just kind of like added the 3 blocks around the corner. You want to do the same thing to the wing. So you want to have that, and once you have that, you want to do that to the other side as well. So on the other side, in the exact same positions, exactly like you did there, you want to do the exact same thing. So second row in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and on the back as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Connect them together at the side. The reason that I didn't count out those blocks, like come this way and then go that way and then go towards the house, saves me counting. And then you just want to add in the pillar, or aka just add the 3 blocks around the corners like that. So it wants to look like that, and to give you a bit of a front view, that's how it should be all laid out when you look at the house dead on like that. So once you have this, here's what you want to do. Just like we built up the middle, it is time to build up the 2 wings, and we want to build them up by 7 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now that they're marked out, I like to mark things out before I build them up. You just want to make sure on top of every brick block you stack up, just like you have done there, 7 rows of bricks. So I'm going to do that not only on this side but on the other side as well. It wants to be exactly the same. And after I've done that, I'm going to be back. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. I thought it was going to take like ages, but in reality it only took about 5 minutes, if that. So this is what it wants to look like all together. You've got both of the wings there, and you've got the little middle section. The wings should be 8 blocks high in total, and the middle section 12, so you might want to check that, you might not. But if you're at this exact point that I am now, we're going to want to move on to the roof. And we're going to start with the middle. And I can't really explain this better than, like, we're going to be building like a giant stone rectangle on top of what we already have for the middle. So what you pretty much want to do, since that doesn't really explain things too clearly, I don't think, you want to come to any one of the corners, pick a corner, and place a stone brick, and you just want to like drag it to another corner, and you just want to do that all the way around until you like have a stone rectangle on top of sat on top of the middle section of the house. And once you're at this point, once you've got your little rectangle, it's time to build up the roof a little bit. So an easy way to do this would be to build it up on the front. So on the front here, or the back, both would work equally, but from the front here, you want to, on top of, like, just treat this as a single row of 14, I think it is. So on top of this, you just want to build another row on top, except you want it to be 2 less. So in effect, you're knocking one off of each end. So you've got like, so that's what you want to do. You want to do that, and you want to do that 2 more times, and you want to knock 2 off each time. So if the next row wants to be 2 shorter, knock 1 off each end, and once more. So you want to have done that 3 times in total on top of the original rectangle, and it wants to look something like that. Cool. So now what you want to do is, you want to do the same thing on the back as well. So on the back, you just want to, you know, next row, 1 off each end to give us the first, next row 1 off each end, next row 1 off each end, and we only want to do that 3 times, so we have that there. And what you want to do now is, you want to take out your stone brick stairs, and on the sides of on like the sides of the roof, you just want to add in the stone bricks. So here and here, just all on top of the stone, or more like tracing alongside the stone. I don't know how to say it, but you can see exactly what I'm doing. And you just want to add in like the slanty bit of the roof, so that's the whole left side done there, and you want to go over to the right side and you want to do the same thing, so just all along the side like that. Just want to add in your stone brick stairs, and we are pretty much done. Hang on. And there we go. So you've got all of the stone brick stairs added in there. All you have to do now is add in, well, add like a roof onto the roof Yeah. You want to fill the top with stone brick stairs. Oh god, I keep missing blocks. My dexterity. Where have you gone? I used to be so dexterous. There we go. This is the worst bit. It takes ages to fill this stuff in. There we go. So you want it's getting slightly dark, so this'll be the last bit I do before I go to sleep, but this is what you want to have. Easy enough to do, I hope. That's the top filled in, that's the sides filled in. We've got a little bit of more detail that has to go into the middle roof, but other than that, we can move on to the side roofs. There's not that much more to do. Once the roofs are done, we just have to knock out the holes for the windows, replace that with glass, and then we just have a little bit of detail that has to go to the outside of the house. But after that, we are finito. So I will be back after I've slept. Alright, now that we have that, we just have to add the little bit of detail that I mentioned to the roof. So, the front and back are slightly different, so get these the right way around. The front, you want to, with the stone brick, you kind of like want to trace around around like the outside of the stone brick, and I won't do a very good job of explaining it, so luckily I have the video, but you kind of just like want to trace around the outside of it like I have done there. You can hopefully see what I mean. Leave the middle section hollow, and then add in the stone brick stairs. I always like to make sure that the roofs overhang at least one block. I think it makes them look a little better. So that's what you want to have for the front part of the roof. You've like brought it forward one block and you've left that little middle section out there. And you want to do a very similar thing to the back, except you want to go up the sides and you just want to do on top. I left the bottom bit of it off, like with the stone brick, just so it was slightly different. You obviously want the stairs there as well, just so it overhangs one, and yeah, pretty much that you can see there. Just left the bottom bit off. You of course could put it on, but I just wanted it to look slightly different. Yeah, I prefer the fronts and the backs to look a little different is all. That I've said about 50 times. But that's the entire middle section of the roof, not including the little extras that will be added in later. So once you've got that entire middle roof made, it's time to move on to the wing roofs. So we're going to start off with the left, because we built the left side first. It only makes sense. And you want to, with your stone brick, from this block, so like, I mean, you can see where it is, but to describe it, like one block away from the wall, coming forward towards the house, and one block higher. And with the stone brick, you want to bring it to the corner of the wing, so there. And you want to do the same on the back as well, so in the exact same position here, and all the way to the corner of the house, or the corner of the wing, sorry, which is I suppose part of the house, and then just connect it at the side like that. Cool, so once you've done that, here's what you want to do. You want to kind of like pyramid up the wing of the house. And I would just directly use the stone brick stairs for this, but it'll be better if we use stone bricks to like build a foundation and then put the stairs in. So when I say pyramid, you basically want to do this. You want to build like one block inwards and one block up from from what you've just added in, like the foundation of the like the wing roof. Again, might not be explaining it very well. I feel as though I'm not, but it should be pretty easy to see what I'm going to do. And you want to keep like pyramiding up until you reach the bottom of the middle roof, which I have just done now. You can see that if we were to go another one higher, then we'd be impeaching on the middle roof, and we don't want to do that. So it wants to look like that. You can see what I mean by pyramid. You're just building up like a pyramid. And now you just want to fill the top of that little section in with stone, with the stone brick like that. And what you can also do is, you can see this little hole here, this black hole, just fill that in with stone brick, otherwise that will be more pronounced later on when the stairs are there. So once you've got this, what you want to do now is, similar to how you did with the middle bit, you just want to go all around the stone, not including that corner. You missed the corner off. and you just want to, with the stairs, just go all the way around. And I'll be dealing with that corner after I've done this, because I've actually forgotten a material. I completely forgot about this part. So just all the way around. Just add in the stairs in, nice and simple. Nothing complicated about it. Just oops. You want it to tuck under that middle bit of the roof as well that you hit when you do the last row of stairs. So it wants to look like that. You can hopefully see how that's all built up. And what you can do, if you so desire, with the stone brick slab, I'm going to be doing it, and I would if this was like a house that, if this was like my original, like I wasn't going to have another one of these house, I would add in with the stone brick slab to the corner, add that in, and all the way up like the diagonal side of the roof. So on the other side as well, you can see how it looks kind of weird. I'll add a slab in all the way up the side until you reach the top like that, and it just makes it look that bit better. I know that some people prefer it without, so it's really personal preference, but that's what the entire side of the roof wants to look like, and like looking at it head on, that's how it all connects together. All nice and neat. And now we want to do the exact same thing on the other side, and I will make it with you, but at a slightly faster pace. So you want to start in the exact same position, which you can see. You can see where it is, and you hopefully have already done it. So you just want to build it out to the corner of the wing, and you want to build it across, and then you want to bring it right back to the house. So it ends up in the same position that you started, just at the back of the house, and it covers the entire wing, including the little sunken in section there. And then you want to do what I referred to as pyramiding it, so just building it up, one block in, one block up, and just kind of layering it, so it's just not like a weird straight roof. And you want to do that, I think it's a total of 3 times you want to do like the pyramid effect. I'm pretty sure. That sounds like a film, the pyramid effect. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. How many times do you do it? Yeah, on top of the original like stone rectangle, you do it 3 times. And remember to fill in that little dark section there. You could use either brick, or you could use you could either use stone brick like I use, or you could just use the normal bricks. It's up to you. And after you're at this point, you can see what I've done. Nothing too complicated. You just want to add in the stairs all the way around, just so that the roof doesn't look all flat and blocky. Just add a bit, just adds a bit of texture to it, just like a normal roof. So there we are. Just go, oops, add in that corner there. You just want to go all the way around. Hang on, huh? Since when did that happen? Since when you add in? Since when did? Really? Huh? I didn't know that the stairs did that. I did not know. I thought that you had to add in the slab. Has that been changed? I thought that the stairs, even for the corner, I didn't think that they adapted like that. I thought that they like remained the same way that they faced, how you placed them. I didn't. Huh. You learn something new every day playing this game. You learn something new every day. So I suppose really, for the corners, you could just add in your stone roof like that, or you can add in your slightly different stone slab. I'm gonna be honest, I still like the slab. I think I don't know, it doesn't look massively different to the roof. I'm just gonna compare it now. I'm sorry that I'm doing this mid-tutorial, but yeah, that's more of a straight, and this one's kind of more of a, I don't know, it adds a little something. It's not much, but I suppose you could make the decision yourself. I'm sticking with the slabs. There you go. So that is the stone roof added to both sections of the house, right there. That's wonderful. So now what we want to do, after you've got both of the roofs on all 3 sections, we want to add all of the windows in, and this is going to be a slight pain, but But you know, it won't take too long, I guess. So we'll actually start with the door. I completely forgot about the door. So you want to come to the front of the house. You're at the front of the house. You're in the middle section. And the middle 2 blocks you want to knock out. So those 2 should be knocked out. And just the 2 above it as well. Just to make the door. And is it getting dark? It's actually getting dark. So just make the hole for the door. I think, yeah, there should be 4 on each side of the door, so you know, but I mean, you know what the middle 2 blocks are. Again, you're not blind. I'm going to go and sleep, and then I will be back very shortly. Alright, so I just added the door in there, and then unfortunately, stupid son, where are you? I'm shaking my fist at it. There we go. So, with that door added in, we just have to add in the windows. So the windows are in a similar position to the door, except they are 1 block higher. And, well, I mean, I'll explain it this way around. So you have your pillar here, and you want to come 2 blocks in here. So you're like 1 block away from the actual pillar, and you want to be 1 block off the floor, and you want to knock out those 2 blocks there. So there. And you want to then go to the top here. And you want to come to the 2nd block, and you want to come down, like, from the top, like, just this middle face, 2nd block, down by 1, 2, knock out that block, the one to the right of it, and then skip 1 block, then destroy 1, 2, and, yeah, sorry, I thought it was going to be 3, destroy 1, 2, then skip 1, destroy 1, 2, so you've kind of got, like, 3 slits there of 2, and then just destroy the 2 blocks directly underneath each 3 of those windows right there. So that's the whole front section. I could probably just knock them out and show you them. It's that simple. But I have a way of overcomplicating these things. So they're all of the windows. Pause that if you have to. Make sure that they're in the right positions. We're going to do the wing windows now. So the wing windows, they've got 4 windows, and it starts... We'll start from like the bottom left hand corner of the wing, and you want to come in 1, then you want to go up 1, destroy that, destroy the next 2 to the right of it, then you want to skip one row and then destroy the next 3, so you have that, and then you want to destroy the 3 above the 3 that you've destroyed, so those, and then you want to have windows in the exact same positions, except you want to miss 2 rows, so like from this window, miss 2 rows, so this 3rd row here, knock out 3, miss 1, knock out 3, knock out the 3 above it, and there you have the windows for the wing, and you want to do the same thing on the other side as well. Pause that if you have to, it's not difficult, I'm just over explaining things as usual. So on the other side from here, you're on the bottom, go right 1, go up 1, destroy that, destroy the next 2 to the right of it, skip 1, destroy the next 3, then destroy, there was a sheep in there, and then destroy the 3 above it. And there you have the bottom 2 windows, and then to get the top 2, you want to skip 2 rows above the windows directly, destroy the 3rd, destroy the next 2 above it, and then just, oops, and then just god damn it, and then just replicate what you have on the bottom right there to give you something that looks like that. And pause that if you have to. And that's what all of the windows look like on the front. Feel free to design the middle windows if you like. It's up to you. Feel free to design anything about the mansion. That's something that I always forget to mention. I'm not offended if you don't like something about my houses or designs or anything. If you want to substitute your own stuff, then go ahead. Why not? Why not? So now we're going to go to the back of the house. In the back of the house, the wing windows are in the exact same positions as they are on the front. So I'm just going to quickly do these. You know, if for some reason you can't remember or you get confused with how I did, with like how I'm doing these windows, you can just skip back and see what I did for the front ones. They're exactly the same. So they're both. That's both of the back of the wings there. They just have to be filled in with glass. Now the middle section here, on the back, these windows are different. They're completely different to the front. And it makes me wish that I would have actually have added something similar to this in, but again, I didn't change the front because I like a difference between the front and the back. So on the back here, we're going to start at the bottom, and you want to knock out the first 2 blocks. Not the first 2 blocks, sorry, the middle 2 blocks, and then just above it, like, you want to knock out the middle 4, and then above that you want to knock out the middle 6, and then above that you want to knock out the middle 8. You can see how the pattern is kind of forming there. And you want to end up with a pattern that looks like that. You just start from the bottom, you start off with 2, and then you just like pyramid, do a reverse pyramid going up. And you want to do the same thing from the top of the brick as well. So like this is the top of the brick, destroy the middle 2, then as you except going down this time, then destroy the next 4, and then the next 6, and then the next 8. And there you go. That's the windows for the back, and that's the windows for the whole back. There you go. That's the middle, the sides, and that looks actually kind of cool when you add the next bit of detailing in and the glasses in. I'm quite happy with that window. But now it's time to do the sides, and excuse me, there we go. I've got it up now. So to come to the sides of the wings, both of them are the same. So. It's kind of a similar motif with what you did for the middle of the back. Starting from the bottom, you knock out the single middle block, and then above it you knock out the middle 3, and then above that you knock out the middle 5. So it's like, again, the reverse pyramid, like it is in the middle of the back, but just on a smaller scale. And you want to do the same from the top. So on the top, knock out the middle 1, then 3, and then 5. And there wants to be 2 rows of separation on between the 2 pyramid things, the 2 windows. And after that, you just want to go and do the exact same thing on the other wing. So middle 1, then next 3, then next 5. Miss 2 rows or equally start from the top. Knock out the middle 1, 3, and 5, leaving 2 rows in between. Nothing to it whatsoever. So just to show you the entire house. Well, I don't need to. That's pretty much done. Basically, in summary, that's the front. That's the side. And that's the back. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to whisk away, and I'm just going to fill it all in with glass, and then I'll be back, and then we can move on to the details of the house. Alright, so all I have literally done is I've just filled in the windows that I've made with the glass block. You could use glass panel if you like. If you enjoy the punishment of panels, then you could do that. It's really up to you, personal preference. I just hate using them. So you might be looking at this and you might be thinking, well, the house is a bit plain. You're right. That's why we've got some details to add in. So now that we've got all this in, we've pretty much just put in the finishing touches on the house. And we're going to start with the middle section, as we always do. So what you want to do is, you want to take out your stone bricks, and you want to, from the front of the house, the front and the middle section of the house, like on the most outer pillar, you can see where I'm placing it, and you just want to run that straight up to the top so it connects. Are you serious? I hate this controller. So it connects to the top of the roof like that. And you want to do the same thing on the other side as well. So just like on the outer part of the pillar, just run stone brick up there until it hits the top of the roof like that. And now we're going to build in some of the middle part, and then we're going to connect it to the outer stone here. So around the door, you want to, just at either side of the door, you just want to build up 2 stone either side like that. And then on top of the stone, you want to place stone brick stairs, and they want to face away from each other like that. And then you want to connect the 2 stairs together with stone brick like so. And then what you want to do is on top of that, on top of those 2 stone brick there, you want to stack up 3 layers of 2 stone bricks. So 1, 2, 3, like so. And then what you want to do is you want to, from either of those 2 top stone bricks, you just want to connect the stone brick to the to the outside of the pillar like that. And then what you want to do is, not including the 2 middle stone brick, but apart from that, just like with the stairs, you want them facing towards each other this time. So like that. And then you want to fill the rest of the row going outwards towards the pillars. You want to fill that in with your I'm not sure if it actually records. Like, I just had to take off the automatic power down on my TV. I wonder if that actually records through my PVR. I guess I'll find out. But this is the point that you want to be at. Now what you want to do is, you want to just underneath these 2 windows here, you just want to place stone brick stairs like that. And you want to leave it like that. And underneath the 2 single windows, you just want to place stone brick stairs as well. And now what you want to do is, in line with like these 2 stone bricks, on top of like this bare brick, you just want to place stone bricks, and on top of it you want to place stone brick stairs, and you want to do the same thing on the other side as well. And the stone brick stairs, like the actual stairs portion, wants to face towards like the middle of the house, so you want to have that. And I also, in a previous draft of this house, I tried to add a little bit more stonework to the top portion of the house, but it seemed a little bit too much, so that's what I settled on. You can see that middle section, just by adding that little bit of stonework, it looks a lot better, or at least to me it does. You do whatever you like, of course. If you don't like that, if you want to add something else in, then you go ahead, you change things how you see fit. But that's what I did to the middle section, and it makes me wish that we had like reverse stairs, like upside down stairs. But anyway, now what we want to do is, and this applies to both the front and the back and to each wing of the house, this little next bit, underneath the bottom windows, for God's sake, get out of the way. You want to place stairs underneath all of the windows, just the 3 windows. You don't want to do it on the whole bottom. And you want to do a similar thing to the top windows as well. Underneath the 3 actual window blocks, you want to place stone stairs, but then you just want to, with the stone bricks, you want to fill the rest of the row in stone brick, and underneath that with the stone brick, you just want to add in another row like that. So it's kind of like, in my head, it's kind of like a window box or something. I don't know. But that's what that wants to look like, and you want to do the exact same thing on the other side as well. So just to speed it up a little bit, you want your stairs underneath the bottom windows and the top ones, except with the top ones you want to fill the same row in with stone brick, and just underneath it you want the whole row filled in with stone brick as well, to give you this sort of effect. That's the whole front of the house done. That's everything added to it. Looks pretty good, I think. It's pretty good. I think maybe there could be some more tweaking added, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'd do it. I spent a bit of time messing about with it. I'm pretty happy with the sides, but the middle bit, maybe. But anyway, the sides. The sides you could, if you wanted to. I have personally just add in, like you kind of did on the side here, just add in 2 rows of stone just to make it look a little different. Up to you. I'll go and do it on the other side since I like to do things at the same time. It's not my fault. Just to do that. There we go. And you want to do the same things to the wings that you did on the front. So you know. Hang on, did I mess that up? Oh no, I messed these windows up. How did I not notice this? Oh no. Oh well. I'm gonna just change the positions of these windows. I only just realised the issue there is I spaced them only 1 block apart, whereas I should have spaced them 2 blocks apart like I did on the front. I wonder if some of you noticed that earlier in the tutorial. I wonder, but I bet I did it on the other side as well. Sorry about that. I can't believe I made that mistake. Easy one enough to make though, I guess, but easy enough to solve. So just to fix things. There you go. So they're like the front. You don't want the 1 block of separation. You want the 2 block of separation. So it's all even out, all spaced out nicely in the space, and then you just want to add in your stone brick stairs and then your stone bricks. If it was a bigger mistake, I'd like go back and revise it in the tutorial, but it's not that big, not really. So that's what your two wings want to look like from the back, exactly like they do on the front, like I said. And now it is time to add the very little bit of detail that we are going to on the back. So similar to how we did on the front, on the most outer block of the pillar, on the middle section, you just want to connect stone brick from the bottom to the top, just to just like that. My voice is going. I've been talking too much. I've been downing water, but you can only talk so much. That's what the back wants to look like, exactly in the same position as you did the front, just add in those two columns. But now, here's what you do. You know how we have this 4 rows of separation in between the glass? Well, the 2 middle rows you want to fill in entirely with stone brick. You see how there's like that whole 2 rows of stone motif rolling around the house? And you want to do a similar thing to the sides as well. You want to just... I can't even explain it. You can see what I've done. On the sides there, you just want to add in the stone and the stone stairs, just to kind of carry it around, so it's not just got those single 2 columns of stone brick. And after you've done that, well, you've pretty much finished the whole house. Again, you could change the windows on the back if you wanted to. You could add a little bit more to the roof. You could add a bit more detail, but that's really your choice. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sleep, but then I am going to take off the UI and I'm going to show you around the house. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of like pan around the house now, just to show you what it all looks like with the whole UI off. For those of you that just like to skip to the end to see what things look like, this is for you. Something that I should have disclaimed at the beginning, actually, and I might actually add it in. I do not make the insides of these houses. I really hate doing them. I mean, adding in the floors in the relevant places should be easy enough to figure out without my help, but then, you know, like furnishing them, adding in all the furniture and adding carpets and all of the makeshift stuff that you can make, like bathrooms and stuff. It's not me. It's never going to be. I hate doing that. I just like making the external parts of them. I just like making the shell. It's really just up to you what you do with the inside of it. Whether you're just like me and you just like it to look pretty from the outside, or whether you like it to have substance, it's really up to you. But I'm not one of those substance people. I just like the outsides of them. That's yeah, that's me. So I'm sorry if you were expecting a whole thing where I'd show you how to furnish it and how to make the rooms and stuff, but that's not going to happen. It's not happened on any of the them, I'm afraid. But there you go. I hope you like it. Again, make your own adjustments where you need to. You don't have to entirely copy what I've done. If you think something would look better with, let's say you want to make it in wood, make it in wood. It's up to you. But I hope this was easy to follow and somewhat useful. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.